Welcome back to Stat 7 Sports, and this video is going to be a little quick reaction to the NCAA going through a kind of brief explanation and making their announcement to give spring athletes of the 2019-2020 season their eligibility back for next season. It's going to be interesting how this ends up going on how the scholarships go. Nothing's been fully set in form on. Usually with a lot of teams, they have, like for baseball, there's like 12.7 set for scholarships that every team gets. So it's going to be interesting how some of that dynamic ends up coming out for different sports. But just for a quick rundown on everything that has been officially said. So at first, let's just include the ones that the players that are getting their eligibility back for the 2020 and 2021 season, including baseball, softball, tennis, golf, track and field, lacrosse, and rowing, and men's volleyball, beach volleyball, women's water polo. Basically, every sport that the vast majority of their season is in this. That all their season is in 2020. Everyone in this case, they're going to be able to come back for this upcoming year once everything starts to calm down with all the outside craziness. But unfortunately, that's not going to include, you're not going to get any sort of March Madness that comes back for all these people who are going to try to be one and dones in basketball. All the ones that are the 5-year senior, 4th-year seniors, 5th-year seniors, all the ones that had gotten their one chance, that could have gotten a one chance to come back and get into the NCAA tournament. You're not going to have a 2020 NCAA tournament. That's already set in stands. Mark Emmert's, the leader of the NCAA, the president, they got their groups together, and that was decided as a whole because and this is also including hockey, swimming, and diving, and gymnastics. So for the fact that everyone, like every team in basketball, they got through their entire regular season. I don't know if it's truly going to be set up to where it's like, oh, the number one team ranked at this point is going to be considered the national champion, or they're just not going to have a national champion at all. Because I think in that case that would probably be Kansas. But yeah, but there's not going to be anything college basketball. There's nothing left, gymnastics, swimming, diving, hockey. Those sports are done for, like, all the players in 2020, this would be their last year. It's still their last year. It's unfortunate. We would love to see all these players come up and play their final games before trying to go pro, before their college careers are over. But with these trying times, there's only so much you can really expect. Now, for the fact that this is going to be a financial nightmare for teams to deal with the scholarship situations, let's just kind of go over the bit of basis on what the NCAA, some of the rules that they set out. So basically, each team is going to be adjusted with financial aid to be able to carry more athletes on scholarship. That set number is not set yet, but for the fact that it's going to be adjusted, trying to limit to where not everyone ends up coming back off of it, but you're going to get a lot of them that actually wanted to come back and not go pro, not go to their respective potential other jobs and all of that. So it's going to be, so first one say they're going to adjust on a scholarship count. That's for each sport. Baseball's going to go above 12.7, and then going down between softball, tennis, golf, and all the other ones, so on and so forth, with those in the spring sports. Schools won't have to offer the same level of scholarship. So, yeah, kind of the same case. They're at at this point, it sounds like they're not going to end up marking them with that scholarship count, but there's going to be a set fund that the NCAA is that has set up that's going to be applied to more people than ever before on it, but there's not set specifics on how that's going to end up coming out. But they are making it to where that people aren't going to be able to transfer from whatever school that they are now to another school just because they have another year of eligibility. If you want to come back for another season, it's not like you can be a grad transfer from being a senior transferring from one school to another better school. Like, you could do that, but you could come back on that and transfer to another one, but that's going to end up being marked within the initial scholarship, probably that initial scholarship that each team would be offered from just a normal season. So that's a little bit of what the NCAA is stating now. I'm sure more details are going to end up coming out, trying to explain more on the exact details on what the exact numbers going to be, what's going to be, how can they deal with the extra funding that's going to have to go together, and how is this going to end up affecting the new incoming recruits for each of these respective programs in each of these respective sports. It's going to be something that I'll keep an eye on, that I'm sure a bunch of us are interested, try to see whatever the NCAA is going to rule down on it, to be able to see, like, this is going to be a unique year coming up, for the fact that there potentially could be more of a variety off of ages. You could get some from pretty much as old as like 23, 24 to 17 in the age group off of it. So it's going to be different than many years before, because with the fact that we're going to have a year gap between games, hopefully. And now, I can't verify this or not. I think this is the case, but I do wonder if this is going to essentially be regarded against seniors, like for seniors, for ones that would have just completely lost their eligibility and be done if they didn't do anything about it. Or is this going to end up accounting for everybody in the class, like everybody in the respective sports, from current freshmen to current seniors? Would they get another year after that? So it's one thing that's, if that's the case, it would not just affect teams for this year. It would affect teams for like the next 3-4 years in the future, because they would have extra years of eligibility for everyone that's currently on these teams' rosters. But yeah, tell me what y'all think in the comments down below. I do want to end up hearing more opinions on it. Is this what you thought was the right thing for the NCAA to do? If you want to hear more on it, I'll try to give more information as I know it. If this ends up affecting fall sports as well for the following year, the fall and winter sports for this year are kind of, they're at a loss. They can't really do anything about it for the 2019 season. But if it ends up doing anything for the 2020 season, it's a wait and see. But thank y'all for watching. Please like, subscribe, share this out to other people. I know there's a lot of people that are going to be more interested on a topic like this than just getting stats off of just NFL draft information. I just wanted to add this little bit on because it's definitely pertinent to this time being. But thank y'all for watching. This is Stat 7 Sports. I'm Katane Kunas. Y'all be safe. I'll see y'all next time.